finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal. Load up my big 9, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buggers living in Mississippi, finna do the deal.
Good morning, everybody. That bell just rang. You know what time it is. It is time for the market to be open and time for that volatility to come right back in. But what is up, guys? I hope everybody had a great weekend here. Welcome, welcome. Like to see it. Tim, Mando, Stuart, Ryan, Xbox, Jason, Demure. Let's go. Jason said GME gets all the love. Whoa, what is happening with GME this morning? Look at that on the daily chart. GME was actually consolidating quite a bit down here and ended up roaring right back today. I didn't even know there was any news with GME today. Funny enough. That's pretty funny. Good morning from Vancouver. Hey, that's awesome, Jeanette. That is awesome. Vancouver, Canada. How do you like the Canucks? Do you sleep under a rock, Tom? I guess I do with GameStop shit because I don't care about it. I guess that's why. I just try to not even act. I try to just act like GameStop's not even a thing anymore. Besides the fact that people like to talk about it. What's going on here? Keith Gill disclosed a huge position in GameStop. Ah, that's why. Roaring Kitty disclosed a position. I see. Man, CNBC, you need to do a better job of getting these going. Now it's on there. Well, there we go. Updated moments ago. Huh. I'm surprised that everyone's buying just because of that. Honestly, kind of dumb. It's going to the moon. It probably will. Wow, that's pretty crazy. He has a 7 p.m. bedtime. How'd you know that? Costas is in Greece. Nice. That's pretty cool. That might be the craziest one I've heard yet. Costas. The Spy broke out of that channel we were watching last week in a pretty big way. In the morning, it actually broke the channel down, faked out a bit, and then came all the way back up to 529 on the Spy. You guys can see that downwards trend and channel that it was in last week. It was a pretty good one. Lots of significant bounces there on the way down, but now it's up and out of there pretty easily, starting to reject around 529 to 529.10. Definite resistance that I'm watching. And even larger than that, 531.50 overhead is major, right where all these red arrows are. That's what I'm going to really be watching for as the Spy gets closer to that over the next couple days. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit crazy with all this insane price action up, though. See how some of these stocks are doing here. I really like Coinbase. Not bad. Xbox, I found out they have to go back to work on the 17th. Oh, damn. Xbox, this is at the Seed place, right? I hope you're the Seed guy. It's been so long since we talked about that. General Motors, Carlo said. No, Carlo just said good morning. Good morning, Carlo. Speaking of General Motors, though, it's not too bad here on the chart. Looking at the watch list, AMC is up 20%, of course, leading the way with GameStop. But what else is up is Spotify, which is pretty good. Spot's up 5.6%. We also have HIMS starting to move, HIMS. Hey, nice Xbox. He said that's a good thing. GameStop's halted as usual, Demir said. Oh, man. Already? That's great. let's see how high GameStop can get. Do you guys think that GameStop has a chance to really explode on this Roaring Kitty news, or do you think that it is just going to be lackluster, so to say? I'm going to actually make a poll. Do you think GME will continue? We'll say past, what's the high this morning? We'll say past 47. Let's see. Do you stay around the same, drop? All right, vote this up in the poll. Do you think GME will continue past 47, or do you think it's dead on the Roaring Kitty news? Move past 47 and rip? Stay around the same or drop back down? Let me know which way you think it's going to go. It actually just unhalted here. Starting to get some more price action coming in. Right around 36.25, dropping down pretty hard, right at 35 now. It's probably going to re-halt within a second. Couple seconds anyways. Look at that volume come in even more now. No halt yet? Okay. We'll see one in a sec. Don't worry, it looks pretty crazy. Jason said, I think a lot of people got burned a few weeks ago by Roaring Kitty. They definitely did, Jason. And the problem is that everybody who gets burned, they just shut the hell up. You know, they don't talk anymore. They're not like, they don't come out there and post, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I just lost 80% on GameStop. You know, nobody comes out and says that, you know. The only time you hear about it is the people who turn like, you know, $500 into like 10 grand or more on crazy options. Or someone who just randomly put their life savings in the shares or something, you know. That's all you hear about. You don't hear about the guy that has to go get a second mortgage because he fucked up. Oh, it's funny. That would actually be pretty hilarious, Mason, if they're like, you know what, Roaring Kitty, screw you, and everyone's shorted. That would actually be pretty funny. But I hate to see people lose money, though, but I do gotta say, you know, they make the decision at the end of the day to click the trade button, so. Yeah, I'm with Xbox, man. Moneyball movie was super interesting. Nice, my views. Did you just watch it for the first time? Oh, Dumb Money. I was gonna say, Moneyball, like, that movie's awesome. I've never seen it. Or, I mean, I haven't seen it in a little bit, but I watch it every year, like, a couple times. Yeah, Moneyball is probably better than Dumb Money, honestly. But Dumb Money probably is more educational. GME. I'm surprised it hasn't rehalted again. AMC's dipping back. It's at 4.95. I think AMC's halted, though. Let's put it on the bottom right chart here. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yeah, it has to be. Should be open in a couple minutes. Yeah, my views. Dumb Money. I need to watch that. I'll be real, I just haven't watched like any movies at all lately. Not a big TV guy, really. If anything, I just watch YouTube on my phone or something. I went striper fishing, caught me some hogs. Hey, there you go, Ricky. Striper fishing. When you say striper, you're talking about like striped bass, right? How do you catch hogs? Are you actually catching them or are you shooting them? Out here in the Bay Area. Whoa, really? Xbox, I read it the same way as you did at first, low key. $115 calls are up 400% on GameStop for $621. That's insane. Wow, the 115s, huh? But I will say this, when a stock goes up 50%, you can expect that. But that is nuts for those crazy strikes like that. Wow. Hey, Demir got Bookmap and got Global Plus. What DXE is the best for trading stocks? What is DXE, Demir? Ricky says, we call big fat stripers hogs. Oh, I got you. Why do you call them that? Are they striped? The DX feed. Oh, DX feed. I see. So for DX feed, here's what... It's best to get both of them. But what DX feed does is it show, you know, the amount on the right side of Bookmap where it shows you the shares, the amount of shares that are stacked there, that number will just pretty much be halved if you only get the cheaper version of DX feed. Let me pull up mine really quick and show you. So on the far right here, where you have the current order book, as you go down, there's like right here, like at 178.35, it says like 4,600. For example, if you get just the $60 version of the DX feed, it might only show you like 2,300 right there instead of 4,600. Or like at 178.50, it'll only show you like 3,500 there, because it just won't show you all of the data. That's all it is. It's best to get both for the $120 a month bundle thing that they had, but or $99 a month or whatever it was. But that's really all that it is. It's not anything too crazy, I guess. I thought it was a little crazier than that, and I had to actually ask Bookmap about a month ago to clarify that for me, so... Bookmap's confusing me right now, but that's expected. Yes, exactly, Demir. It's gonna be expected, and the cool thing is like, if you're confused about a lot of little stuff, you can either ask us, of course, but Bookmap has that live help. If you go to their website, in the bottom right, you click chat now, and this pops up, and you can chat with them, so... That is actually very helpful. I've asked them a ton of questions on this chat, like a ton, and it helps me so much. QQQ coming back alive, still up in the green, up to 455.50. Nothing too crazy this far, but it is good to see it staying green. SPY is actually still failing to break above this 529.15 resistance. Just keeps consolidating there. Let's switch over to the Mag 7 stocks. What are we looking like here from Friday to today? Microsoft is like literally right around the same level. Apple's moving quite a bit higher. I will say that. Apple's little breakout is not bad. Up to like 194 right here. There is recent resistance around like 194.50 to like 194.80. Look at the daily on Apple. They're getting closer and closer to their all-time highs. I honestly would not be surprised if they made new all-time highs soon with the way the market has been. I kind of hope that they don't, but it's okay. Where's Serve at today? What's up, Serve? Don't call the big fat strippers hogs. They won't like that. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think they're going to like it either. Serves riding the roller coasters at Disneyland. Called for a purpose says Mara resistance. M-A-R-A. Let's look at it. Marathon. We all know Mara. One of the Bitcoin stocks like Mara and Riot, and I believe Mara is a miner. Well, I know they're a miner. I don't know what they're considered technically on like the NYSE. Let's look at that resistance in the short term here. I see a couple. There's one in the short term right around 21.20. Overhead above that, I see 21.70 and then 23. This is what we're looking at right there. 23 isn't bad. My big thing right now with Mara, if we go out to a daily, I'll show you, is it's in this staircasing pattern right here. It's like, it's doing this. I'm going to draw down blue. It's going, but it's going higher and higher and higher as it does this staircase, you know. That's a good sign. And right now, it's actually starting to have the first green candle off the bottom of that staircase. So if it were continuing the trend and breaking the high of the staircase by just a little bit, you might be able to target something like over $23 or higher over the next few days. And that would be pretty fun if it would actually have a move like that. Nice staircasing pattern back up. It would actually be pretty awesome. But we'll have to see if that ends up happening or not. I know a lot of people are probably looking to dip by it anyways, and I think it's not a bad play. I like it. Give me one sec, guys. I want to check on a scammer real quick in the Discord. Okay. Always got the scammers going. You guys know how it is. Did someone ask you to help trade for you for a 4 billion% return? It could be Roaring Kitty. You know what if the scammers started coming on Discord and they're like, "Hey, I'm Roaring Kitty. Would you like to do this?" I wonder if they would actually fall for that or not. Yeah, I bet they would, Mason. I bet they would. They just start messaging. They're like, hey, I'm Roaring Kitty, and I'm messaging everyone I find, and just wanted to let you know to stay in the game and keep your head held high. That would be so funny. Mara is having a good morning. I gotta give him that. Gotta give him that. Let's go over to GameStop and AMC again. Let's see. AMC consolidating around the $5 mark. Keeps halting and unhalting. GameStop is GameStop. I don't think it could be said any better. Someone in Discord says there's a Reddit guy in with several million on GME. That's funny. That is kind of funny. But hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you vote in that poll. Let me know what you think GME is going to do this week. Do you think that it's going to turn back around and be dead? Or do you think that it's going to really continue higher and have some great momentum here? I am curious. It's a dead nuts tie in the poll. 44% say move past 47 and rip. And 44% say drop back down. So I am really curious here. What do you think? Vote it up. Only 26 votes, and we have like 60 plus people here watching at the moment, so I know we could get more than that. Let's see the Chewy resistance, CHWY. Chewy continues to look awesome in the short term. Resistance right around 22 to 22.50. That's really what I'm seeing here. I have a line right at 22.30, and it looks like it's actually hitting on that this morning perfectly as the high. That's so funny, man. He just posted about Chewy in the Discord, too. That's pretty funny. Let me check Apple and Mara really quick. We have Apple out here. The apple of my eye, as we like to say. Going pretty crazy. Right around 194.30, 194.50. That's pretty big on Apple there. Looking at the resistance on the daily chart, it's moving pretty good. I'm not going to say it's terrible. I know it's hitting resistance and rejecting back, but still a really good day overall right now for Apple. Even if it doesn't re-break the high, I would still, as long as it closes above like 0.90%, I'll call it a win. If Roaring Kitty live streams, I believe it'll rip higher. Either way, he will continue to post positions. I feel bad for those poor guys who trade that stock, Ryan. I really wish, I wish him the best. I just very worried for them. Scary out there. Like me, Ryan said. I hope you're doing good on it, Ryan. You know, it's not something that I'll ever touch or I'll ever trade, and I definitely won't recommend anyone else to do it. If I won't do it, I'm definitely not recommending someone else to, but I will say, I hope that you get some dubs on it, Ryan. It's just not for me. I put 1,000 into it 2 weeks ago, so not a crazy play. Nice. Man, the QQQ's rejecting back down pretty hard, and look at this. Actually tried to come back up and bounce right off of resistance and just confirmed right back over. Uh-oh. Man, QQQ coming back down. Is anyone having trouble with Weeble? All right, Weeble users, let us know in the chat. Are you having any issues with it today? Anything, any problems? I'm curious. My Weeble is all good. Mason says we're bullish. No wonder Manny uses Weeble. I already thought about that before, Mason. I had already thought about that. That was funny. That's a good one, though. Surprised to hear that. That's definitely why Weeble is used. There's a lot of halts, Tansy said. Shit. Halted again? Man. They're starting to sell off pretty hard here today, too. Wow, let's see. The NYSE equities investigating a technical issue. Damn, guys. Looks like there's some pretty bad news here. There's a technical problem. Wow, look at that. It's on the SPY news on Thinkorswim even. That's what's wrong with Weeble right there. It looks like it's not Weeble's fault necessarily. Damn, that's bad to hear, guys. Technical issues with the NYSE. Now that sucks. What else is halting out here? They're probably trying to like manually do some bull crap with wow. Look at Berkshire. Look at Berk A, guys. Berk.A. Holy shit. If we could get Berkshire for this price, I might have to go change my shorts. Damn, that's pretty wild, guys. Apparently it happened to Barrick Gold as well. Yeah, it did. What the hell? Is this a glitch or is the world ending, guys? Like, the flash crash of 2024. And we're all here for it. No, I'm just kidding. What do you guys think of this, though? This has to be pissing you guys off, right? SMR? Let's see. Yeah, there's another one. Down to 13 cents. Damn. Tangy said they're trying to screw Roaring Kitty and his followers. Yeah, that's what I would not be surprised if there was something weird like that, Tangy. Like they were manually trying to do something in the background or Something weird like that. I would not be surprised at all. I'm not saying that that's happening, though, but definitely comes into play. Switch back over to the SPY real quick, which actually just had a nice explosion up to 529.14 on this 1 minute candle. What is going on? Oh, we just had some economic news come out. The ISM manufacturing PMI actually just released as well. Come on, let me take the screenshot. There we go. That's hilarious with Berkshire, though. Imagine being able to buy Berkshire at this price, like, with the glitch somehow. Like, what if the glitch, like, somehow allowed you to pick up shares down there? That would be so crazy, wouldn't it? What if you could get a share at 185 and then it opened up and you somehow, like, beat the system and you get it at, like, 600,000? Hey, Aaron, what's up? It's not good enough, I suppose, yeah. Man, Aaron, we're seeing some craziness today. Some glitches out there in the market. What if the NYSE has to pause trading for the whole entire day on this? What if they did that? They just stopped trading for the whole rest of the day. They better hope the glitch doesn't get too bad. It's just a glitch, tack. Just a glitch, I think. I'm with you, Mason. I'd be pulling out loans too, I think, if that happened. Jason said Discord's going crazy. Is it? I'm trying to buy shares, but I'll let you know if I can, Steven said. Yeah, let me know. That'd be pretty cool if you got in. I would doubt you're going to be able to, but... How's silver? Okay. At least that looks normal. Gold as well. Gold and silver started pumping on that PMI data. Could you imagine if you could buy one at 185? Yeah, that would be so crazy, Mason. That would be like one of the craziest things ever, honestly. Imagine that. That you know what would really suck about the situation if you ended up getting Berkshire? It would really suck because, like, let's say that the glitch, like, really messed it up, right? And, like, let's say that you did actually end up getting him. The sad thing is the NYSE or the SEC, NYSE, OCC, whoever ends up doing it, will probably end up taking the options away or the shares away or whatever, even if you ended up getting anything. So it's so annoying because, and you know what really sucks about that is, what if you're using like their platform and theirs fucks up and it causes you to lose? You're just shit out of luck. You know, they won't ever give you anything back or help you or anything like that, you know? But then if it happens to them, I'm sure, I guarantee they'd swoop in and somehow fix however it gave you shares. And trust me, it would have to mess up pretty bad for you to actually get the shares. I'm not saying that that's really going to happen or that it's realistic that it could, but that is something that I guarantee you they would not let it happen, though. And that's kind of sad because, you know, that if theirs fucks up and it causes you to lose money, they don't care, you know. Yeah, even Barrick Gold, for real. GOLD, same thing. We looked at that one a few minutes ago, too. Boeing's been pretty good today. Back to the upside, 183.50. Not bad here today. Switching back over to the QQQ, starting to get pretty nuts here today. A lot of this price action that happened as that PMI data came out was pretty crazy too. Like GLD popped. We saw SLV popping up too. Still looking pretty good here. TSLA 182.60, not bad. Could you imagine though, like if the glitch really did fuck up and people were actually getting shares of like Berkshire at 100 and then it opened up and then they literally got the 600K? I don't know. I don't know what I would say or do or think or... That's hilarious, though. Looking at the Boeing here, looking at that resistance, pretty hard rejection so far. I really want to see 183.70 break before I go long or anything up here at the top. Just an FYI for all of our Surge bot players out there. Go to the QQQ. Looks pretty rough here to the downside. Starting to sell down pretty hard. After that PMI data came out, it's been nothing but to the downside. Venom 3. Man. Venom.
That cause dependency or the desire for the use of the drug. And
I've never even seen that.
the one that was not emphasized in the previous definition is the psychic dependence. The dependence of the
It looks like a scary version of Spider-Man.
needing or desiring the drug.
It looks like whatever Peter Parker turned into in like Spider-Man 2. Or wait, was that one 3? Whichever one it was. That's the bad guy in Spider-Man 3. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, Spider-Man turned into Venom, right? For a little while, I remember. That guy's such a good actor, though. I forget his name. Is it like Tobey Maguire, maybe? Something like that? Tobey Maguire? Yeah, whatever he is, he's a really good actor. I've never even watched the other Spider-Mans because I think I just won't. I can't do it. I'm too hard-headed for that. Looking at 1220 here on Ford. General Motors is actually had a pretty good day today, up 1.7%, which isn't too bad in reality. Ah, that's it. Tobey Maguire. You got it. Oh, his suit was just the black suit, and then he gave it to Eddie Brock. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to go watch that one again. I love those movies. I might just buy them. Yeah, they're still investigating that, guys. I'll tell you if anything happens, but... Dave Portnoy owns 1.2 million worth of GameStop and 700K worth of AMC. Shit. He wants to get the ball rolling. The thing is on this uptrend, we can't be having these like big downtrends like this. Like, it needs to be more consistent and more upside momentum, or else it's gonna be dead. I'm worried about today's movement being something like this. Look at how GME started to go up in the past. It had that big explosion at first, and then had its secondary move. And I feel like we're like right here, right now on the secondary move. And now I'm not saying it's going to happen the same way, but I just feel like that's like where we're at on the progression of this run. Smallest pullback on NVIDIA. What are the levels to watch out for? Good old NVIDIA. Yeah, they've been moving quite a bit up here within this big upper range. As they pull back, I have a support right around the 1130 mark. I think that'll be pretty big today for an intraday spot to watch for. Under there, I really like 1120. 1120 I've had pretty perfect. I've had it on the charts for a while. It's actually bouncing off of there pretty good today. So right around 1120 would be good for support. And then underneath there, I've got the next one right around 1110. Very close to there. Under that, I guess it's just $1,000 even. Or 1,100 even, I mean. But 1110, pretty good downside level there. It's been pretty slow today, though, with NVIDIA, if I'm being honest. Since open, it's done nothing but just consolidate up there. Ozzy says AMC about to rip. That would be nice for a lot of people out there. I wouldn't be upset with it because I hate to see a lot of people lose. But already up 13% on the day. It's dipping, bouncing off 470, 480. Maybe we will see a comeback. Let's bring up the watch list again. Got to see more stocks here. That's right. Spotify was good this morning, pulling back. ARM is getting up there, 5.4% on the day with ARM. Look at ARM extending up and out of that channel we drew last week. That's too bad. It happened in pre-market today. Damn, that could have been awesome. Make sure you guys are voting up in the poll here. Do you think GameStop will continue past 47, or do you think it's dead on this Roaring Kitty news? Curious what you guys think. Yeah, Adventure. I feel you there. You're up early for work and I'm not live. Sometimes I feel like that on the weekends too. I'm like, oh man, this sucks. But the market is closed on the weekend. Let's go back to GOLD and Barrick real quick. Did they fix it? Nope. Burke A, that's nuts. I still can't even believe like what I'm witnessing with these. Southwest Airlines, 3.43%, doing pretty good today too. LUV keeping pressure on the high of the day. Looks pretty good. Let's check Delta Airlines. Not the best. What about American? AAL. Okay, not too bad. Bookmap is killing me right now, Demir said. What does that mean? Are you having trouble getting it running, or is it killing you as far as like you trying to use it so far? Try to let it supplement your normal trading, Demir. Still look at everything else too, just killing me to understand it, I see. What you got, Demir? Like, what's up with it? Maybe I can answer a question for you or something. Yeah, I would, Demir. Here, let me get you a little link. They have a special link here with like a learning center that they have. Their learning center is actually pretty good. Yeah, check this out. This link I'm sending in the chat will take you to that learning center. Not bad. Pretty helpful. Ozzy said volume's crazy on GME and AMC. Looking at Boeing, it actually just broke out above the high of day two. Let's go, Boeing. Just rebroke the high of day. This is where I think the scalping opportunity is. What are we getting from investing.com? Nothing too crazy. Always got the news popping up on my phone. I like having CNBC and investing.com notifications on my phone. They're always flying out. Praying my Burke A goes through. That would be pretty sick if that happened, CM. We all know it's too good to be true, but... Looking at MBOT, that can run higher. MBOT. Microbot Medical. What the hell? Now, this is an interesting stock. Jeanette. Let me know if I'm saying your name wrong, Jeanette. MBOT, though, that's pretty crazy. 91%. I would not touch this one personally. This is a little bit of a crazy penny stock. It's not really anything too consistent. All right, look at that. Boeing confirming off of resistance, using it now as support. Hopefully it keeps holding this and gets a nice pop up above this 184 level. Boeing's not hitting resistance. It actually just broke it a little bit. There might be a minor one around 184.40, but the bigger resistance is right here, right around the circle I'm going to draw. Right there. Just consolidating on top of it now. Praying my Burke A goes through. I still can't even believe what I'm witnessing on those. How do they glitch that bad? Norcon said Neo earnings coming up. Yeah, they are. The Neo earnings will be coming out later in the week. On Thursday, before the market opens, we'll have Neo earnings. That's pretty big. Neo's a big stock. A lot of people like to watch it. It's not going to be a huge report like NVDA or anything, but very popular Chinese EV company. Usually gets a lot of hype. Can't wait to see what happened there. Switching back to Boeing. Still consolidating above resistance. Looks like it might try to test that support / resistance again. I want to see a better breakout. Did you get DX feed, Demir? Let me know if you got DX feed or not. Also, you got Global, right? You got Global Plus. I forgot what you said earlier. Hopefully you got Global. Nice, good. Okay, so you're not going to be able to really see too much until you get DX feed, Demir. I'm not totally sure how they're going to try to do that. Because I don't really know how the delayed data works there, because I haven't, I never had to use the delayed. I just instantly bought the DX feed. Or had it given to me instantly. But I know if you get DX feed, it'll fix those problems. And you don't really want it to be delayed anyways. There's no real factor there. It's definitely not very helpful delayed, I'll say that. MM's put a newbie in charge of dark pools during the morning's Q3 kickoff donut meeting. They put a newbie in charge of the dark pools. That's funny. AMC and GameStop are starting to find a bit of support. I'm kind of surprised to say that. GameStop, everybody's favorite stock. It is actually starting to come up off this low, though. It actually is. Got the QQQ trying to come back a little. 454.60. 455. Nice, the Cardinals play the Astros today. It'd be nice to have a good series, and the Cardinals will be above 500 again. Is this the one you bought, Tom? The DX Feed US Equities? Yes. The Equities bundle. Yes, sir. That bundle will show you everything on the right side. It'll show you all the data there. If you don't get the bundle, like I said earlier, it'll only show you, like on the current order book, instead of being 100 or 10,000 shares, it might only show 5,000, you know, or something close to that. Just made a little 24% scalp on the Qs. Beautiful. What'd you trade on the Qs? I'm curious. Probably calls back up, right? Go check on NVIDIA. Bouncing right around 1131. Sheesh. That intraday recovery on NVIDIA is awesome. I'll tell you, the intraday setup looks so good. I love the bounces off support. Love the way this thing's coming back. If you guys are having a great morning, smash that like button. We're 26 likes. Try to get that number up higher than that. We got to show YouTube we're here, right? Let's go. Help us out.
All right, all right, all right.
Neo had big sales. Opinions on Burke A. I put an order in at 185.10. And we've been talking about that all morning, Owen. Realistically, you're not going to get any shares at 185. It's a glitch. Even if you did, I would bet that they would somehow take it back or something. I guarantee something weird would happen. But I'm with you. I wish that it would be the case, you know? That'd be really cool, but it ain't gonna happen, Owen, at the end of the day. Leave your orders out there. Who knows? Maybe it will, but like I said, even if it did, I bet they'd come back and fix it. And the really dumb thing is that even if they don't, like, let's say that you end up making a bunch of money on this, they'll come back and they'll fix this and they'll probably take your money away, right? If they messed up and, like, they had a glitch and you lost money because of their glitch, they'll never give you money back or even bat an eye at you, you know? It's bad. Outlaw said, does anybody know why Neo is down? It's not really down too much. It's just normal. Everybody always has to have a crazy reason, though. Let me see if we can find something. Let's see. Yeah. It says Neo stock charged higher Monday after they reported a new monthly record for vehicle deliveries. The company has reported delivery increases for 3 straight months, and that's on Neo. So apparently it's moving down on good news. So I don't know what's going on here today, Outlaw. Just maybe weird price action, right? Weird price action. If you tell me that they had record delivery numbers and they're not moving higher, I don't know what to say. I would definitely think they'd be up. Maybe they'll be up with their earnings, though. That does give me a good hope. You know, they have record deliveries. You would think that their earnings might be okay if they're having record deliveries, at least okay. So I would hope their earnings do better later in the day. Jeanette said, Barrick Gold moving normally on the Toronto exchange. I can actually pull that up right here. TSX. Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Ended up being a different... GOLD is different on there. I wonder what they call Barrick on there. ABX is what it is on the Toronto exchange. You're right, it looks like it is moving normally. Although mine's delayed. But SPY starting to turn back over here. Look at that little turn down. Got the QQQ trying to sit here too. Nippy said, oof, rough morning. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Your name just gets me laughing sometimes. Poor Neo. They get good news and they fall. That's always good. Look at Boeing again, still rejecting. It fell back under that support / resistance around 183.70. Don't want to see that. Yeah, definitely don't select Pro, Demir. I was eyeing that up too on there. I thought that was weird. Goes back to Boeing. Ooh, not looking good now. QQQ. Still trending back lower. A lot of stocks falling back off here in the short term, pulling back off their highs of the days. NVIDIA, same story. How's AMD? AMD's been pretty bad today. That's a pretty bad move. How's Intel? I know no one's really been eyeing them up too much lately. But they're also right on support on the daily chart. I know a lot of people have been looking to buy up that Intel big money play here. The 30 strike calls for August 16th. It's been bouncing pretty good off those lows. Right around 30.00. I lost money because my trading view's frozen, Carlos said. Whoa. Your whole entire trading view is frozen? That sucks. That really does suck. That's a legit excuse. But TradingView isn't probably what they're trading with, Demir. They're probably trading with Robinhood, is the problem. I wanted to exit, but it froze. Oh, no, maybe you are actually trading on TradingView. Most people don't actually connect their broker to it, but that'd be kind of cool if you did, Carlo. I feel you, Demir. It's really not looking too good. It's very choppy, too. SPY not doing anything today. We got to remember, we're coming off a pretty crazy Friday. Like, the way that the market broke down and then ran back up is just nuts to me. Like, straight up insane. I do not know how the market was able to do what it did Friday. That was nuts to me. The recovery back was just too wild. Something really weird went on. Palantir down 1.94%. Selling off. They're like right on support right now. That trend line from last week was pretty good on this one. Playing the breakdown on Friday could have been pretty hot on Palantir. Under that trend. Worked out perfect. Even almost bounced off it this morning in pre-market. Got close. Dell puts coming in on the SM bot. And speaking of the SM bot, we got Dell puts, we got GPS calls. Cap again. Man, Dell. It's been so bad for them lately. GPS. Coming back alive. We got Barrick Gold puts on the SM bot. No way. No wonder it's calling those out. That's kind of funny. Palantir puts on the bot again too. SMCI is a good one. Super microcomputer. Huh. Let's see, Uber, U-B-E-R. Uber's like right on daily support. Right on it. It's been actually bouncing off the daily support for a few days now. Keep your eyes on this one in case it turns over and breaks, but it'd be nice to see a hold. It's so close right now, you could probably buy and just throw a stop loss down there with a good risk reward, but obviously, you know, do your DD on it. Let's get the SPY book map up. I forgot to tell you, I saw a Cybertruck a couple weeks ago. Nice, Demure. Shorts covering on Microsoft. What? Are you trying to say Microsoft is squeezing in a way? You know, if you look at Microsoft on like a 5-minute chart, this setup is a pretty good example of an inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's actually not bad. It's almost like a carbon copy of like what you'd want to see on a inverse head and shoulders. Fauci's testifying to Congress again. Oh boy. That's all we need. Damn, Carlo. Man. You know, Carlo, just take it as a... Just chalk it up as being a weird day and just get some sleep and be ready for tomorrow, you know? I know it's late where you are, so... That kind of sucks, but... I feel you there. It kind of sucks. Still messed up on the prices here on these. I'm glad I sold out of GOLD, or else I'd be pretty freaked out with those options. Now this is making the daily chart look like shit too. That's funny. It was honking at me and got around me because I was driving too slow. The Cybertruck did? That sucks. How do you get passed by a Tesla truck? What the... Demure must drive slow. CM said the emergency room's packed with boomers who checked Burke A this morning. Are you serious, CM, or are you kidding? I can't tell. I can see it being real. It sounds like a joke, though. I didn't know the speed limit, Demir said. Man, you gotta get that speed limit up on your navigation, man. I know, CM, right? Imagine the old folks home today. They're all sitting around and they're like, oh shit, Berkshire. Warren Buffett's going down, no. You know what, though? The funny thing is, they're not even going to know this till tomorrow, guys. Because they don't know how to use the tech. They're going to read it in the Wall Street Journal newspaper tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. They're not even going to know what happened today. They're going to read it tomorrow and then freak out. Will you give me the financial sections? That's how my grandpa used to do it. It was actually kind of cool. He used this, they made this old person computer that was like a touchscreen. and it was like a lot easier to use than a normal computer. And he would actually get on like Market Watch and shit. And it was neat though. It was like a special computer made for old people where like it had big font and like it was pretty neat though, like low key for what it was. If I'm 90 years old, I hope I have something like that. I'll tell you. SOXS climbing. Let's see. Bear ETF definitely is climbing up. We got SOXS and SOXL inversing each other here. Phil, we got your broker on the line. He said you lost 99%. Oh. Pretty interesting. Let's see Boeing here. Not bad. Still consolidating a lot at the top. It does suck that it keeps chopping around here, though, for now. Not a bad move overall on the day, but... Switching back to QQQ. Starting to sell down pretty good off of 450, 450. Getting under 453 now, actually. Pretty rough. That is pretty rough right there. Just one sec, guys. Sorry, guys, answering a question for someone real quick. Pretty rough with Neo overall. QQQ looks brutal right here intraday, though, on that breakdown. I'll tell you, that it's pretty rough, too. Running down to 452. What the hell? Spy flushing with the QQQ? Yeah, it is. Flushing pretty hard right here. Look at that move up Friday. It's funny how this move down today is only like a like 1/3 or 1/4 of the move we had Friday. Like, imagine if it flushed, truly flushed, and got all the way back down to like 520. Now that would be pretty nuts, right? It already looks pretty good, like when you zoom in, but that volatility is definitely sticking around here. Whoa. Go check on Burke one more time. Figured I'd give it a look. Let's see how CGC and Tilray looks today. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend. Don't forget to smash that like button today. We're at 31 likes. 40 would be pretty good. Yeah, Mando, AMD was sucking earlier. Let's see if it's still down a lot. Yeah, AMD's still selling lower. That's pretty insane. Down at 164. That's brutal there. Yeah, I feel you there. It's a little bit too risky, Demir. I'm with you. AMD's pretty bad, though. Everything's selling down now intraday. What the hell? NVIDIA turned over really hard and broke through that 1130 support. Man, it was looking pretty good off that support there for a minute until it started rejecting this resistance. I thought it was going to end up retesting that high of day, but didn't quite get there. Where's all the dip buyers at, man? Come on, guys. Get out here and push this sucker higher. I'm just kidding. Obvious joke. Don't call the SEC. Look at NVIDIA, though. It really did just turn over again. Another big red candle. That's going to make some people mad. Everyone's money's wrapped up in Burke A buy orders. I love it, CM. Except me, I shorted them, Mason said. That'd be cool. Making 600 grand on a short position, that'd be something. On one share short. That's the best part about it. I'm on a beach right now chilling. You know, I haven't been to the beach in so long, man, that I'm actually getting kind of like... I normally never get like this either, but I'm kind of getting like hungry to go to the beach or something. You know, to do something. I'm not somebody that travels too often. I normally just sit in the sanctuary of Missouri. Do nothing. Come to San Diego then. I just had a friend go there, which is funny, Demir. He was actually there this weekend. Christian said, I had some options at 186 for a perk. Demir's like that too. You don't like to travel around a lot? Yeah, I'm with you. Or not that you don't like to, you just don't, maybe. Hallucinating all the time. We got to start breaking out the shrooms, man. Hey, what's up with this stuff, guys? I keep seeing these things where like shrooms are like legal now. Have you guys seen that? Like, apparently in some states, you can, like, actually buy shrooms and do them. Kind of has me weirded out, honestly. I don't get it. I can't bring myself to believe it, almost. Yeah, like Mason says, they have shrooms. Jason knows what I'm talking about, yeah. Bread and games for the populace is what it is. Jeanette said there's shroom shops here in Vancouver. What the, really? That's wild. I'll be real with you guys. I've never tried that before. And I'm actually like really, really scared about it. If I were to ever try it, I'd be scared. Therapy with microdosing. Oh, I see. I feel like I'll rip my eyeballs out. Yeah, same, Mason. I bet you if I did that, I would see like some fucking man-eating spider with a head of Jim Cramer, and he'd be running at me trying to kill me or something. Jim Cramer will come to my house in my hallucination and if he hasn't screwed me enough on the stocks, he might literally screw me. My GF has never done them before or any drug ever. She don't even smoke, but she really enjoyed microdosing. You said my GF never done them before, but she really enjoyed microdosing. What is microdosing? What is that? Is that just taking like a little bit of it or something? I don't know. Is there any shroom companies out there? Like, can we trade shroom stocks? I want to buy some shroom stocks. By the way, that's a joke, guys. I'm not going to buy shroom stocks. But apparently, there's actually a Reddit society for this. What the? Ecstasy's path to approval for PTSD treatment faces doubts from the FDA staff. Well, no shit. I'm trying to find if there's any stocks for it. I doubt there is, though. I mean, the Motley Fool literally has best psychedelic stocks to buy in 2024. Look at this, guys. Look at this article here. Best psychedelic stocks to buy this year. They really have an article about this? Ticker symbol ATAI. Developing drugs based on psychedelic substances, including ketamine and something else. So ATAI. Let's see. It's $1.62. Let's see the daily chart. You're kidding. These stocks are real. Wow, I would have never thought. Would have never thought that. Shroom coffee? They say smart kids at Harvard like to do that and then study. What the? What's that in the guy's hand? It looks like beans. Oh, it's pills. Those are huge ass pills, Mason. That looks like testosterone pills, or I don't know what the hell that is. Those are the only pills I've ever taken that were like that. That big. Those, what if they were suppositories? That would be. I've heard of pills like that before. I could never imagine that, but we're not going to talk about that too much. QQQ selling down pretty hard here. Still putting pressure on that low of the day. Ever since support broke at 453, it's been game on. Musk and Google and Steve Jobs did shrooms? I didn't know that. Like Mark Zuckerberg was microdosing? I'm sure. Huh. Maybe I need to get on those then, Face. I'm just kidding. Look up Burning Man. I have heard of that, Burning Man. I have heard of that before. I didn't know that everyone was on drugs there, though. I guess it makes sense. See, like, something like Burning Man is something that I would just never, ever, ever go to, or, like, even have, like, the inkling of thought of that. Like, holy jeez. That's just crazy, though, how many of those, like, statues and crap they make, but... It's the modern day hippie movement. The Burning Man. It's Woodstock, yeah. It's like the yearly Woodstock here. Interesting. I have heard of that. I actually learned about that in school, but they didn't teach us about the drug part of it. That's the... They left that part out, I guess. Mando. Yeah, Mando goes, we'll stick to golf. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. 80,000 people partying nonstop. Yeah. I'm sticking to golf and playing old school RuneScape all night long. Or going, I'll just go to the casino instead. You know, since they call it Burning Man, I feel like they should have to do some type of sacrifice there every single year. There needs to be like some type of like sacrifice going on. Can you show me the book map to SPY? For sure. Here, check it real quick. I'll zoom in so that it shows like only like the past like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. But this is what it's looking like for me. I just still can't believe that there's companies that do that. Psychedelic companies. I can't believe the Motley Fool has a list. Top 5 psychedelic stocks. Like, what? No problem, Demir. No problem. SPY always looks pretty crazy on the book map because, you know, there's just a lot of craziness on this ETF. Lots of volume. You almost shouldn't even watch SPY on there, honestly, with how it is. Other stocks are much better, in my opinion. Any ETFs and stuff usually get pretty weird on there. Demir said my screen's just one straight line. Demir, why don't you start sending me some screenshots of it? And I bet I can help you. But send me screenshots so that I can help you here on the live before I leave. But if you send me a screenshot, I should know what you mean. Palantir looking crazy. Hopefully it's starting to form a bit of a base down here. I bet a lot of dip buyers are going to start looking at a lot of these stocks intraday, like NVDA, Palantir, lots of others. Go download the Light Shot tool, Demir. Go download Light Shot and then just press Alt or just print screen. Yeah, just print screen. You might be able to do something just pressing print screen normally, but Light Shot is so awesome to have. It's called the Light Shot screenshotting tool. Man, a lot of these stocks are starting to come back up off of the lows now, so it does honestly look like there's a bit of a base starting to form on many of these companies, especially like big tech. Looks like there's a bit of a base starting to form, so keep your eyes on these stocks. If you're trading them to the downside, they are starting to pop back up just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it definitely will come into play. Oh, there you are, Demir. Hey, Demir. All right. Demir, what you need to do is you need to... And Demir, like, after charting for a little while, you should have tried this, but click on the right side where the prices are, like I am, and drag them. See, you dragged it, or you have it just really low. If you just click on the price and just drag it up, it'll do that. On almost all charting software, clicking and dragging on the right side like that, or the price axis, will change the chart. on almost every charting software. Same thing with the bottom. You can click and drag down here as well on the time and scrunch it up, or you can zoom it out a little. But that's definitely what it is. You just got to adjust it. Hey, no problem, Jeanette. I appreciate you joining up. Thanks for being here as always. If you're not subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button. I go live every single morning when the market opens. I post it up around 10 minutes before open, so let's go. Appreciate you, Jeanette. Have a great rest of your trading day, and of course, walk away green today. That goes for everybody out there, though. If you're new, smash that subscribe button up. Hey, gold came back? No way. GOLD? Hey, look at that. GOLD trading back at normal prices. At 17.35. Okay, how's Burke? Burke's still messed up, so. Interesting. Did that fix it for you, Demure? Just want to make sure. Nice, Demure, nice. Very, very nice. I'm glad something's not messed up. That's a very good thing. I really like your chart. Can you share some of your settings, Nippy said. Sure, I don't have anything too crazy going on, though. Just warning you off the bat. You know, my time zone is central for Chicago. Session, I have extended trading hours on. I changed the colors of my wicks and candles and everything to this bright green and bright red. I like those better. Here's these settings. Screenshot it real quick. Of course, you can always come back and watch the replay of the live too. But this is what I keep on here. For scales and lines, this is what I have. And I'll be real with you guys, I haven't really changed too much on here. Not too much. I do have grid lines on. I like having the lines. Some people do, some people don't. I like the boxes on there. I don't know why. I just do. For trading, I don't really have too much on that. Here's the events I have, though. Dividends, splits, earnings. Latest news and mines. Alert lines. And then, of course, I had the chart background just being black. If you go to color theme, I have dark mode on. Speaking of that, I'm going to save it right now. Use this one. 2024. There we go. That's funny. Thanks. Much more pleasing to the eye. Hey, thanks, Nippy. Yeah, I did work at it for a little while, you know, on other platforms, and then I just have colors and stuff that I really like. Oh, man. All right, guys. I think we're going to be calling it here today, though. I really appreciate you all joining up. The market's starting to get a little choppy down here around the bottom, but overall, we've had a pretty good day. Someone's looking for a Microsoft book map. Let me pull that up real quick. You guys have been awesome. I liked a lot of the questions today. As always, we had some interesting conversations, which I think really makes the stream what it is. A lot of those cool conversations like that. Appreciate Demure. You're getting into the book map. That's awesome. Feel free to ask me questions. You know, feel free to private message me or something like that if you have any as well. But I really do appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, even the lurkers out there. Let's go. Love you guys.
All right, all right, all right.
Other than that, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their Monday morning. Let's go. Let's have a great rest of the week. We only have a few days left. I'm just kidding. I was waiting for one of you guys to say something there. Remember, freedom never sleeps. Hey, Demir, I saw your message yesterday about the planets. What was that called? Meridia or something? That was pretty cool to see that it finally got destroyed. I haven't even played any games at all lately. I did start playing this game. Well, I guess I started playing a little bit, but my friends all switched to this game called X Defiant or something like that now. And I started playing it, and it's pretty fun. It's like Call of Duty. I really like the way the guns feel on the computer. It feels like a true like computer game, which I really like. But other than that game, I haven't been playing anything. Yeah, X Defiant. These guys really like it. I like it too. But sounds good, guys. See ya. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.